Team Alexis. I'm sorry, Elijah Dream. She is a tough coach to play for.
This is true. This is true.
With 1 week left in Season 4 of NBA 2K22, you do not want to miss the following events. Aboard the Concha Del Mar, check out Park After Dark. This 3-day event will be loaded with rewards, decorations.
The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee, where we're coming to you from tonight. On the day that George Washington was born, 2K Sports brings... Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off.
Thank you.
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Williams. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard spot. Stolen by Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his number one attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Middleton against Williams. The second chance effort. And Adams sends it back. That's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. And Portis throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And stolen by Portis. Holiday with it. Williams picks him up. Kept alive. Giannis kicks to Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Morant. Clock at 4. Middleton for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. That he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story, inspirational. Even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on it.
Good on the second free throw. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Here's Morant. Adams. It's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. They got him on the arm, but it still can. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate them.
Bane passes to Williams. And he gets it back. That shot off. Great D that time for Middleton. There's the drive and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And the urgency on Middleton's drive is terrific. The defense seems powerless to stop it.
Here's Morant.
Ooh, love it, love it. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And one thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age. This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Giannis drives in.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Holiday against Morant. No good, his first miss after 3 makes. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 3-point lead coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have two evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
13 foul.
1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jackson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
Portis uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Kicks it out to Allen. Outside Holiday. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. Middleton finds Portis. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Holiday, no good. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Adams. Right side Jackson. Williams with a clean look. They grab their own miss. Pass to Baines. It's tipped. The tray. And the 3-ball is good.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Holiday inside the line, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to...
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret.
Good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Portis into the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. And then Morant slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Holiday against Morant. Steps back and shoots. Holiday gets the bucket.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
It goes on Chris Middleton.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the...
Whoa, hammering it in.
Assist goes to...
athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Jackson. Takes it inside. Bane. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Buries it from 3-point range. Middleton's got 8 points.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
And they double up Morant. Williams passes to Jackson. Here's Bane, defended by Allen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Adams. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
The kick out to Holiday. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Up and in on the layup. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And the foul on Jrue Holiday.
Jrue Holiday.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Third personal foul.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take, leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Here's Morant into the lane. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Morant.
Oh, did you see that? Morant. Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Just another example of losing concentration. His fourth turnover of the evening. He has to start protecting the ball better.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
First team.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 2 steals, and 6 assists. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
It was a great display of team ball. Wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit sharing the rock. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
And that should do.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Williams. Then it's Morant. And it's Bain in at shooting guard. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Antetokounmpo kicks to Allen. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
It's good. 14 points for Jaren Jackson.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Giannis dunks it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Still Grizzlies ball.
On defense, Milwaukee. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit.
Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one.
elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
And Holiday kicks to Allen. Portis trying to free himself. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Bucks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by Giannis.
Milwaukee's ball.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The wide open look here for Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
This is where Holiday's really improved, working off ball and sinking jump shots.
Morant passes to Adams. Now the dish to Jackson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Giannis, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Adams finds Williams. Morant looking around. Pass to Jackson. And they get it back. Clock is at 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes with bigs, you prefer to send them to the line, but Jaren, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well.
That one is no good. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back, Steve.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Morant. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Bucks ball.
On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 14-5 run here. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense. And still able to get the shot out.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Morant. Can't hit that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Morant against Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Holiday's got 15.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Morant. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Morant's got 27.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Knocked away. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pushing it up. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Holiday against Morant. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Williams.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Morant against Middleton. Good work there as it goes. He has 29.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Bucks lead by 2. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He provided some serious rim protection. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Allen is out there with Holiday. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters. They come through in those positions.
Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
During the pre-draft process, some scouts felt Jackson was behind the curve as a passer. He's proven those concerns were overstated.
The drive by Giannis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the rejection by Giannis.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Jones, the pass to Morant. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Adams. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Holiday. Giannis inside. Guarded by Morant. He gets that one. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Giannis inside. Jackson on him. Outside Holiday. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Have to love the patience of Holiday. Excellent pump fake to get the defender in the air.
Drew Holiday.
He hits the second from the line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Morant outside. Thrown back. They retain possession, and he's able to get it back. Jackson kicks to Morant. He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
And he makes the first.
In most NBA drafts, Ja Morant would have gone number 1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
Bucks trail by 6. Goes up off the inbound. Denied by Morant. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done. For the day.
George Hill's checked in for Drew Holiday. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Morant against Hill, and finished off by Morant.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Morant with the steal. Going inside, Adams.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Adams against Giannis. To the middle, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Morant against Hill. Stolen by Middleton. Inside. Launches a three. Hill, no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Morant. That's his third personal foul, second team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Adams.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 28 points for the game.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Bucks foul. George Hill. That's his first personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. Hill passes to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Got a hand on it. Jackson kicks to Morant. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Antetokounmpo up top. Defended by Jones. Kicks it out to Allen. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Grizzlies foul. Zaire Williams. That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5.
Chris Middleton at the line for 2.
Middleton hits them both. Stolen by Middleton. And the rejection by Jackson. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is...
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K.
Let's bring out the starters for your Memphis Grizzlies. Starting at small forward, at 6'9". Number 8, Zaire Williams.
Happy President. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. And this is the right era for Jaren Jackson Jr., Candace. Teams are searching for big men who do what he does.
Yes, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a force. I mean, he can shoot, he can pass, he can stretch the defense, he can put it on the floor. I think the biggest thing with him is health. He's got to get in that weight room, and he's got to get his body right.
Here's Morant. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Pass to Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. Here's Bane. Back to Morant. Williams up top. Check by James. They get it back. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. From downtown.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Having a little trouble finding their legs.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's Bradley, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Well, Candace, what a sensation Ja Morant was when he came into the league. Even though he was the #2 pick behind Zion Williamson, he wasn't on everybody's radar.
And this just proves to the kids out there, go where you want to go. It doesn't matter if you're in a Power 5 or a small-time university. You know, you're going to be found, and the cream always rises to the top.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Williams. Back to Payne. Adams with the ball. Inside. Outside for Morant. Knocks it loose. Morant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Davis, the pass to James. Back to Davis, to the middle. And here's Westbrook. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
There's the hair trigger of Westbrook. He's not going to let the chance for a quick jump shot pass him by.
Well, Candace, one area where the WNBA has dominated the NBA, free throw percentage.
Yes, you know, I think that it definitely comes down to our bigs being able to stretch the floor. I don't know whether that has anything to do with playing overseas, but we practiced a lot of free throws during our career.
Williams against James. Here's Davis. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Morant against Westbrook. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Bradley. Outside Davis. And he banks in the layup.
If you let AD get the ball anywhere close to the hoop, it's over. He's too skilled and he's too big.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Now, here is James. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The strong defensive instincts. Jackson excels at recognizing when to use his length and go for the blocks.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And it's good for 2. Morant's got 8 points.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
A shot to stop the run. Denied by Morant.
I love Morant's approach to the game. I mean, flying to the ball, challenging everything.
Anthony Davis. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
Both good from the line that time. The Lakers trail. 1:03 left in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Westbrook. Here's Davis. Pass to Bradley. Now, here is James. The kick out to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Over Williams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Morant with the drive. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Memphis has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Williams banked it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Bradley. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And it's Westbrook again missing. No luck on that one.
A finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. AD can legitimately guard 1 through 5.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies up 11. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And the 4th pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron James out there with Johnson. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Davis in at the center position, locking down the middle.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Moran against Westbrook. And Morant gets double-teamed. Pass to Bane. The kick out to Williams. Memphis needs to get off a shot. 3 on the clock. Shot's good by Morant. And the WNBA continues to gain mainstream visibility. Viewership has spiked, especially in the last couple of years, Candace.
Yes, I think visibility is key. And that has to be on television, that has to be on social media. There's a number of ways to continue to increase that. Invest in women's sports, people. It's the thing of the future.
Amen. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie.
And every team would love to have a player like Westbrook because he plays his heart out every night.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook, taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
I didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
And with the new CBA, the WNBA reducing free agency restrictions for players. Candace, what effect do you see that having?
Well, this is going to empower players to be able to go and play for organizations they want to play for. It's very important to understand that this is a job. This is exciting. And, you know, it is important to be a part of an organization that you want to. And so I think that this will just continue to empower players.
And, you know, it doesn't hurt to have a little buzz around players going from one team to the next in the offseason.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
How many guys are quicker than Morant? Yeah, good luck checking him.
At the line for Memphis, Ja Morant, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Morant. Candace, I know you're a fan of the tall guard and how they play. Who are some of your favorite current and all-time big guards?
You know, I think I always tease in this era, you know, I think KG would have been rebounding and bring the ball up more. I think he was made and built for this era. So I'm going to include him in the tall guards category. But, you know, honestly, I think you look at guys like Kevin Durant. I know he's listed as a small forward, but anybody that rebounds the ball, brings it up. You look at Giannis and how he continues to facilitate and make others better. So I think it's going to be a change of what the definition of guard means.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team. I just love the ball.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Westbrook with the miss.
I mean, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots all the time.
And if you're a fan of Morant, or even if you're not, you have to appreciate that. We're witnessing greatness.
Here's James. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. For Memphis, they've gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Westbrook can't hit.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Grizzlies ball.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Bradley. Grizzlies with the rebound. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with the victory.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
All right, Candace, always great to have you on the broadcast. Hope you can come back real soon. We'll save a spot for you.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that, VA. I'm going to hold you. Thanks so much for having me.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Outside for Moran. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Adams. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. James against Jackson. To end the drought. And the layup is good.
What about the incredible ball control of James right there? A true point forward who handles the ball well.
Here's Moran, and he drives in. Jackson, the pass to Williams. No good from outside. Williams has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Oh, stolen by Moran. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's Davis. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And it's Moran off the drive. And then Moran with the dunk.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Here's Westbrook. No good with a layup. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 31 points, 4 steals, and 2 assists. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first-half performance. Kenny, what do you think about the Grizzlies?
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. I mean, guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contact, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass is like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart, This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care. I'm out of here.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard. Half begins with
shake it like some ice. Got me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Got me cold, cold, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price.
Watch out! Then I make him wanna bug, cause I run every club, DJs wanna spin it, bring it back, and wanna all this vibe that I get him, and I flood in the streets. I get my baby, get him with a buzz, that I'm singing, ain't nobody really doing what he does. I be calling on the black, so they pulling up a tub, so they sweat and they dancing, and they pulling out the plug, and on the dance floor to the last breath, to the rug, to the wall. 1, 2 steps, stop and prep, stop on the asphalt, hands in the air, get ready for the onslaught, bounce and shake, everybody get the floor up. Salute. Soon as you see the Lion Bay walk up, next level, everything